Sister Wives preview. Robyn claims she had Meri's back in catfish scandal. Did nothing wrong captures a heated moment from the ongoing Sister Wives Season 20 tell-all, often referred to as Sister Wives. One-on-one, specifically in Part 4 of the reunion-style episodes airing in early 2026. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia, and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. This preview clip, exclusively shared by outlets like Us Weekly, features Kody Brown defending her past actions toward Meri Brown amid one of the show's most infamous controversies, Meri's 2015 catfishing scandal. In the clip, host Suki Krishnan directly questions Robyn. After everything that's happened, you don't feel that Meri has any grounds to distrust you? Robyn responds firmly, "I do not. I absolutely do not," before emphatically adding, "I've had Meri's back." She doubles down in related previews by saying variations like, "I had her freaking back," insisting she supported Meri during her dark times in Las Vegas, even when others in the family allegedly ignored or plotted against her. Robyn frames her involvement as protective, concerned for both Meri and her marriage to Kody Brown, rather than meddlesome or harmful. This defense comes against a backdrop of long-simmering tension between the two women. Meri's departure from the plural marriage, officially announced in late 2022/early 2023 after her spiritual divorce from Kody, and fan speculation that Robyn's role in the catfish events was far from supportive. The preview revives discussions about loyalty, betrayal, and rewriting history in the Brown family. Background on the catfishing scandal. The catfishing incident exploded publicly in Season 6 of Sister Wives, around 2015. Meri Brown, feeling isolated in her marriage to Kody, especially after years of infertility struggles and the family's move to Las Vegas, began an emotional online relationship with someone she believed was a man named Sam Cooper. In reality, the person was a woman later identified in reports as Jackie Overton, who catfished Meri by using stolen photos and fabricating a romantic persona. Meri has described the experience as deeply manipulative and abusive. She never met the catfish in person and insists no physical affair occurred, but the emotional connection left her vulnerable. When the truth emerged, it devastated the family dynamic. Kody has publicly stated that he viewed the incident as the point where his marriage to Meri dissolved, citing trust issues and emotional distance that never fully recovered. During the scandal's aftermath, Meri revealed she leaned on Robyn for support. Robyn was portrayed on the show as one of the few family members Meri confided in, given the others like Janelle, Christine, and some of the older children, varying levels of distance or judgment. Robyn's claimed support versus accusations of involvement. In the recent preview, Robyn positions herself as Meri's ally, someone who stepped in to help navigate the crisis, mediated with Kody, and stood by her when others turned away. She claims she always had Meri's back, even intervening in Meri and Kody's relationship out of concern. However, this narrative clashes sharply with Meri's more recent reflections and fan theories amplified over the years. Meri has hinted in interviews and on the show, particularly in Season 19 discussions, that Robyn's involvement went beyond support and into interference. Key points of contention include: Meri has alleged that Robyn inserted herself via a mutual friend, often named as Kendra in fan discussions and reports, to gain indirect access to details from the catfish. This allegedly allowed Robyn, and by extension Kody, to receive information about Meri's online interactions. Some accounts suggest this relay of info included exaggerated or false claims, e.g., implying physical infidelity, which worsened Meri's situation by fueling Kody's anger and accusations. Meri has described feeling that Robyn ghosted her later on, despite earlier closeness, contributing to a growing divide in their friendship. Fans and critics often point out irony. Robyn pushes back on distrust, while many viewers accuse her of backstabbing Meri to secure her position as Kody's legal and favored wife. Robyn became Kody's only legal spouse after Meri's divorce facilitated Kody's adoption of Robyn's children from a prior relationship. These elements have fueled persistent rumors, some bordering on conspiracy theories, that Robyn had a deeper, possibly manipulative role in the scandal or its fallout. While no concrete evidence proves orchestration of the catfish itself, which originated from Meri's online vulnerability, Meri's comments suggest Robyn's actions amplified the damage rather than mitigated it. Broader context in the tell-all and family dynamics. The Season 20 tell-all has revisited multiple fractures in the Brown family, including the Coyote Pass property, backdoor deals, and sales, COVID-era rules that alienated Christine, Janelle, and Meri, Kody's favoritism toward Robyn, ongoing bitterness over Meri's exit, and Kody's refusal to pursue reconciliation. Kody himself addresses the catfish scandal in clips, shouting defensively about it, showing unresolved pain. Robyn's preview defense appears as part of her effort to portray herself as the consistent, loyal figure in a chaotic family, contrasted with Meri's view of betrayal and abandonment. Fans have reacted strongly online, e.g., Reddit threads, Instagram, and YouTube commentary, with many siding against Robyn's claims. Comments often highlight the contradiction. Stabbing someone in the back and having their back are two different things. Others note Robyn's pattern of tears, defensiveness, and rewriting narratives when challenged. Why this preview matters. This moment underscores Sister Wives' core themes: trust erosion in polygamy, emotional manipulation, and the difficulty of untangling support from self-interest. Robyn's insistence that she did nothing wrong and had Meri's back serves as her rebuttal to years of criticism. Yet it reignites debate about accountability, especially as Meri has moved on, focusing on her business, friendships, and personal growth post-Kody. The full episode, airing around February 1st, 2026, based on previews, promises more confrontations, with host Suki pressing Robyn on these points. Whether it leads to reconciliation or further fallout remains to be seen, but it highlights how the 2015 scandal continues to cast a long shadow over the Browns. In the end, Robyn's preview claim is a bold attempt to reclaim the narrative, but in a family story filled with conflicting perspectives, having someone's back is rarely as straightforward as one person asserts. The drama endures because the wounds, like the memories of that dark time, refuse to fully heal. Sister Wives. Meri Brown felt something was wrong with her amid infertility struggles refers to a poignant revelation from Meri Brown during Sister Wives Season 20's one-on-one specials, specifically Part 3, aired January 25, 2026, on TLC. In an emotional sit-down with host Sukanya Suki Krishnan, Meri opened up about the deep pain of secondary infertility after giving birth to her only child, Leon, formerly Mariah, in 1995. She described feeling profoundly inadequate. Something was wrong with me, as Kody Brown's family expanded through his other wives. Janelle, 6 children, Christine, 6 children, and later Robyn, 5 children. This candid admission, reported widely by outlets like News Star Magazine, The Ashley's Reality Roundup, and Yahoo, has resonated with fans, reigniting discussions about the emotional toll of infertility in a plural marriage dynamic. Meri's words highlight not just personal grief, but the unique challenges of watching a shared husband father more children while she grappled with her body's limitations. Timeline of Meri's fertility journey. Meri and Kody married in 1990 in a spiritual ceremony, followed by a legal marriage until 2014, when Meri divorced Kody legally to allow him to adopt Robyn's children. Early on, the couple tried for children but faced initial difficulties. Meri conceived Leon relatively soon after Janelle joined the family in 1993. Janelle's first child with Kody, Logan, was born in 1994, and Christine in 1994. Christine's first, Aspen, arrived in 1995. Leon was born in July 1995, months after Aspen and over a year after Logan. Meri has shared that she always dreamed of a large family, ideally 8 children. influenced by her own upbringing in a polygamist-adjacent environment. However, after Leon, Meri experienced secondary infertility. Despite trying everything from medical doctors to holistic healers, nothing worked. In her 2012 book, Becoming Sister Wives, co-authored with the other wives, Meri wrote candidly, "The most difficult thing for me was knowing that the fertility problem lay with me, not with Kody. I struggled to come to terms with the fact that I was somehow defective." Kody, in various on-show and interview moments, has affirmed he never blamed Meri or made her feel bad for the inability to conceive more children. Yet Meri's recent comments reveal the internalized shame persisted for decades. The emotional impact in a plural family. Meri described watching Kody father children with Janelle, Christine, and eventually Robyn, who joined in 2010, as a huge challenge, more painful than seeing other women in her life have babies. "There were definitely times in my life that I didn't feel like anything that I could do was right," she told Suki. "Like, I couldn't even have a baby." As the family grew, eventually to 18 children total, 17 living after Garrison's passing in 2024, Meri felt increasingly isolated in her grief. She acknowledged the sister wives' intentions were likely good, but questioned their empathy. "I don't think that any of them thought I was wrong necessarily for having feelings and emotions, but I don't know how empathetic they were with it." This echoes long-standing tensions. Meri often felt like an outsider, especially as Janelle and Christine's households became bustling with kids, while hers remained small. The plural structure amplified the pain. In traditional monogamous settings, infertility might involve private mourning with a partner. Here, Meri lived in close proximity, shared homes in Lehi, Utah, Las Vegas rentals, Flagstaff properties, to constant reminders, baby showers, births, milestones. Kody's time split among wives meant Meri sometimes felt sidelined during joyful family expansions. Connections to broader family fractures. Meri's infertility struggles intertwined with other pivotal events. The catfishing scandal, 2015, feeling emotionally neglected amid ongoing distance from Kody, exacerbated by infertility grief, Meri entered an online relationship that turned out to be a catfish. The fallout deepened rifts, with Kody viewing it as betrayal and Meri feeling unsupported. Robyn's arrival and favoritism. Robyn joined post-infertility peak, bearing 5 children, 2011 to 2016. Meri has hinted this highlighted inequities. Kody's enthusiasm for Robyn's pregnancies contrasted with his earlier efforts with Meri. COVID rules and isolation. In seasons 18 to 19, strict guidelines favoring Robyn's household left Meri feeling further excluded. Meri's exit. By 2023, Meri announced her spiritual divorce, citing years of unreciprocated effort. Infertility grief contributed to her sense of not belonging. In recent one-on-one segments, Meri has contrasted her past pain with current healing, focusing on her business Lizzie's Heritage Inn, friendships like with Jen Sullivan, and dating. She appears more at peace, but revisiting infertility underscores unresolved wounds. Robyn's response and family perspectives. In related tell-all clips, leading into Part 4, airing February 1st, 2026, Robyn has defended her role, claiming she supported Meri during dark times. However, Meri's comments suggest limited empathy from the group overall. Kody has expressed regret in his apology tour, but often frames issues around his own pain, e.g., feeling attacked. Fans have praised Meri's vulnerability, with many relating to infertility struggles. Online discussions, e.g., Reddit's r/sisterwives, highlight how polygamy complicated grief, joy for siblings' children mixed with personal loss. Why this revelation resonates now. Airing amid season 20's focus on fallout and healing, Meri's words humanize her amid years of portraying her as the difficult one. They remind viewers that behind the drama lies real human pain, grief over unfulfilled dreams, internalized blame, and the challenge of navigating joy and sorrow in a shared family. Meri's journey, from feeling defective to embracing independence, illustrates resilience. As she told Suki, those dark feelings lingered, but sharing them marks progress. In a family story defined by division, this moment offers a rare glimpse of shared vulnerability, even as paths diverge. The Brown saga continues, but Meri's honesty about infertility adds depth to understanding why trust eroded and why moving on became necessary. Sister Wives. Kody thinks Meri's BFF Jen had influence on her leaving him captures a revealing moment from a recent exclusive sneak peek, and ongoing Sister Wives Season 20 tell-all episodes aired in late January 2026 on TLC. In the clip, shared by outlets like Access Hollywood and YouTube Previews, Kody Brown directly attributes part of his ex-wife, Meri Brown's decision to end their 30-plus year spiritual marriage, confirmed in January 2023, to the influence of her longtime best friend, Jen Sullivan, often referred to as Jen or Jen in fan discussions. This claim emerges amid the tell-all's broader confrontations, where Kody has been pressed on his role in the family's implosion, his favoritism toward Robyn Brown, his only remaining wife, and his handling of relationships with ex-wives Christine, Janelle, and Meri. The preview features Kody expressing frustration that Jen interfered, or influenced Meri, ultimately driving her away from him and the plural family structure. Former wives, including Christine and Janelle in related segments, and Jen herself weigh in, defending her role while highlighting Kody's pattern of deflection and blame shifting. Who is Jen Sullivan? Jen Sullivan has been a recurring figure in Meri's post-separation life on the show. Introduced more prominently in recent seasons as Meri's confidant, Jen is a close friend who has accompanied Meri through major life transitions: her emotional recovery from the 2015 catfishing scandal, her gradual exit from the marriage, and her ventures into dating, including a speed dating event featured in late 2025 episodes. Jen has appeared in confessional-style segments, group discussions with Meri and mutual friend Amber, and even fundraising efforts, e.g., supporting Jen's husband during his cancer battle, as referenced in Season 20, Episode 12. Viewers have seen Jen as outspoken, sarcastic, and protective of Meri. She has openly critiqued Kody's behavior, calling out perceived inconsistencies, emotional unavailability, and what she views as manipulative dynamics in the plural setup. In one notable moment, Jen jokingly suggested Meri take the money and run during discussions about the divorce settlement or property divisions, though Jen later clarified she never explicitly said that and regrets not encouraging Meri to leave sooner. This humor has been interpreted by Kody as meddling. Kody's dislike for Jen isn't new. In earlier tell-all segments, e.g., late 2024/early 2025 previews, he admitted discomfort with her sarcasm and influence, claiming Meri became antagonistic after aligning more with her friends' perspectives. He has suggested Jen's input made Meri less willing to reconcile or communicate civilly. Kody's specific claim in the preview. In the sneak peek, aired around January 28th to 30th, 2026, Kody states that Jen had a direct influence on Meri's departure. He frames it as interference. Jen allegedly encouraged Meri to see the marriage's flaws more critically, pushed her toward independence, and contributed to Meri's decision to walk away rather than continue trying to repair things with Kody. Kody's wording implies Jen overstepped, perhaps by validating Meri's frustrations, offering outside perspective on Kody's favoritism toward Robyn, or supporting Meri's boundaries when Kody attempted reconciliations that Meri viewed as insincere. This fits Kody's broader narrative in Season 20. He has described his apology tour, visits to ex-wives for on-camera regrets, blamed external factors for rifts, including ex-wives' gossip or kids' boundaries, and resisted full accountability for years of emotional distance, broken promises, e.g., repeated offers of a new beginning that never materialized, and prioritizing Robyn's household. Critics and fans, evident in Reddit threads like r/TL Sisterwives and r/Sisterwives, point out the irony. Kody accuses Jen of influence, while he and Robyn exerted significant sway over Meri for decades through the catfishing fallout, where Robyn claimed to have Meri's back, but Meri felt betrayed. Property decisions, Coyote Pass allocations favoring Robyn, and COVID rules that isolated Meri further. Responses from Meri, Jen, and the former wives. The preview includes pushback. Jen defends her friendship as supportive rather than manipulative. She has emphasized that Meri was already unhappy and questioning the marriage long before Jen's input became prominent. Jen has clapped back at Kody's diss by highlighting his refusal to own his actions, e.g., lying about reconciliation efforts or emotionally abandoning Meri after fertility struggles and the catfishing trauma. Meri has aligned with Jen in past segments, agreeing that external perspectives like Jen's helped her recognize patterns she had overlooked. In exclusive interviews, e.g., with People in 2025, Meri and Jen discussed the demise of Meri's friendship with Robyn, attributing it to Kody's favoritism and lack of intentional manipulation, but clear prioritization. Christine and Janelle, in related tell-all clips, defend Jen's sarcasm as relatable, noting their own similar humor when dealing with Kody. Christine has praised Jen for being there when the family wasn't, and Janelle has echoed themes of Kody avoiding blame. Meri herself has described losing trust in Kody after repeated attacks on her and her friends. In one tense confrontation preview, she snapped, "You can stop right there," when Kody brought up her friends dismissively. Meri has stressed strong boundaries. If Kody attacks her or Jen, she'll respond in kind. Broader context in Season 20 Tell-All. This moment ties into recurring Season 20 themes. Blame deflection. Kody has called the tell-all chickeness, chit-chat, and gotten harder by the year, showing reluctance to fully engage. He hesitates to insult Jen anymore out of fear Meri would murder him, hyperbole, but revealing tension. Meri's growth. Post-separation, Meri has focused on happiness dating, including a man from speed dating, business Lizzie's heritage in, and friendships. She's appeared giddier and more confident than during her marriage. Family fractures. With only Kody and Robyn together, the show explores individual paths: Christine's remarriage to David Woolley, Janelle's independence in North Carolina, Meri's new chapter. Fan reactions. Online, many side with Jen/Meri, viewing Kody's claim as projection. He influenced family dynamics for years. Comments like, "Jen merely pointed out what they were doing," and "taking accountability isn't influence dominate discussions." Why this matters? Kody's accusation revives debates about agency in the Brown family saga. Meri's exit wasn't impulsive. It followed years of isolation, unfulfilled promises, and emotional neglect. Jen's role appears as that of a supportive friend amplifying Meri's realizations, not orchestrating her departure. By blaming Jen, Kody sidesteps his contributions: emotional withdrawal after the catfishing, prioritizing Robyn, and inconsistent reconciliation attempts. The preview underscores sister wives' enduring appeal, raw, conflicting perspectives on love, loyalty, and accountability in a once-united plural family now scattered. As the tell-all concludes, with Part 4 focusing on unmasked truths, Jen's influence, and Robyn's defenses, it highlights healing through truth-telling rather than blame. Meri, empowered by friends like Jen, embodies moving forward, while Kody's narrative struggles to evolve beyond deflection. Whether this leads to any genuine reflection from Kody remains the season's lingering question. The headline, Michael T. Brown reveals if Janelle will be on next season of Sister Wives and gives update on her dad Kody's contact with his estranged kids, refers to a revealing late January 2026 interview Michael T. Brown Padron and her husband Tony Padron gave on the Growing Up in Polygamy podcast, episode titled Michael T. and Tony Growing Up Polygamist and the Real Sister Wives S20T. Released around January 28th to 29th, 2026. This appearance has become a key moment in the ongoing Sister Wives narrative, offering insider clarity on the show's future and the persistent family rifts. as of late January 2026. Sister Wives Season 20 is still airing on TLC, featuring extended tell-all segments, property disputes over Coyote Pass, reflections on the COVID-era divisions, and Kody Brown's attempts at on-camera apologies to his ex-wives. The season has spotlighted the near-total dissolution of the original plural family structure. Christine Brown exited in 2021. Meri Brown confirmed her spiritual divorce years prior, with full separation by 2023, and Janelle Brown has been shown moving toward independence in North Carolina. Only Kody and Robyn Brown remain together, with their 5 children forming the intact core unit. Michael T's comments provide a grounded, family member perspective that contrasts with Kody's public statements and fuels ongoing debates among fans about authenticity, accountability, and the show's longevity. Confirmation of Season 21 and Janelle's potential involvement. In the podcast, Michael T directly addressed speculation that Janelle, Kody's second wife and mother to 6 children, Logan, Madison/Maddie, Hunter, the late Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah, might be exiting the series after Season 20. Janelle has dropped hints on social media and in episodes about focusing on her own life, her real estate ventures, including Tata Farms, and her children without the drama of filming. Some outlets interpreted her posts as signaling a permanent goodbye. Michael T clarified, there will be guaranteed one more season for sure. She elaborated that Janelle will be a part of Season 21, though she noted the production style has shifted dramatically. Past seasons revolved around group family events, moves between states, Utah to Las Vegas to Flagstaff, and plural dynamics. Now, with the core plural marriage gone, the format leans toward individual updates, one-on-one specials, adult children interviews, and selective check-ins with remaining family members. This confirmation is significant for several reasons. It counters cancellation rumors that have circulated since Christine's exit, and the show's pivot away from traditional polygamy storylines. Janelle's continued presence would maintain a bridge to the original family narrative. Fans view her as pragmatic, resilient, and relatable, qualities that have kept her popular despite her quieter on-screen role in recent years. However, Michael T's phrasing, a part of Season 21, leaves room for limited involvement. Janelle might appear in select segments, e.g. property wrap-ups or family reflections, rather than full episodes, aligning with her expressed desire for privacy and normalcy. The show's evolution could incorporate more from adult children like Michael T, Maddie, Paydon, or Gwendolyn, turning it into a hybrid docuseries on post-plural life, healing, and new beginnings. If Janelle fully steps away after Season 21, it would mark the effective end of the Sister Wives era, shifting focus to Kody/Robyn's household or spin-off potential, e.g. Christine's life with David Woolley or Janelle's entrepreneurial pursuits. Michael T's update on Kody's contact with estranged children. The interview's most pointed section addressed Kody's repeated claims, made in Season 20 episodes, specials, and interviews, that he is actively working to repair relationships with his 18 children, now 17 living, following Garrison's tragic death in March 2024. Kody has described an apology tour, including a filmed visit to Janelle in North Carolina, where he expressed regret for bitterness and anger during the family's breakup. He has insisted he is in contact with some kids and blamed external factors, ex-wives, gossip, boundaries, for the estrangements. Michael T offered a candid counter-narrative. She acknowledged Kody is working actively on some relationships, but emphasized he is not actively working on all relationships. This selective effort highlights the uneven nature of his outreach. Kody avoids naming specific children publicly because he doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings or mistake one kid for another, given the large number, 18 total. A striking example, during Kody's North Carolina trip, aired in Season 20, he visited Janelle for an on-camera apology but made zero effort to contact or see any of his children living in the state, Maddie, Madison Brush, Michael T herself, Paydon, and Savannah. Michael T stated plainly, "We would have made the effort if he'd reached out, underscoring that his visit appeared camera-focused rather than genuinely family-oriented. This aligns with broader family accounts. Maddie has spoken emotionally about estrangement, citing Kody's lack of boundary respect and inconsistent grandparenting. She has expressed openness to forgiveness and closure, but requires consistent effort, something she hasn't seen. Leon, formerly Mariah, has publicly called Kody a liar and joke of a father, noting no meaningful outreach. Other children, e.g. from Christine, Isabel, truly, from Janelle, Gabriel, Hunter, have described limited or no contact. Janelle has estimated Kody is alienated from 90 to 95% of his kids, a figure that persists into 2026. Michael T. has long positioned herself as a package deal advocate. In prior interviews, e.g. Pop Psych in late 2025, she explained she won't fully reconcile unless Kody addresses relationships with her siblings broadly. She wants him to be nice to Isabel, Savannah, Truly, and others, not just selective outreach. This update challenges Kody's narrative of proactive healing, suggesting his efforts may be performative for the show or public image, rather than comprehensive. Fans have reacted strongly, with many praising Michael T. for honesty while criticizing Kody's priorities, contextualizing Michael T.'s role and perspective. Michael T., born in 1996 to Kody and Christine, has navigated a unique position. She once maintained closer ties to Kody and Robyn, even living with them briefly, but distanced herself amid perceived lack of accountability. She and Tony, married 2016, have 3 children, Avalon twins Archer and Ace, and share content via Patreon, social media, and interviews, often discussing polygamy's realities, both childhood positives and adult critiques. Her podcast appearance fits this pattern, balanced yet firm, drawing from lived experience. She and Tony discuss fundamentalist influences, emotional dynamics, and how the family's structure shaped and strained bonds, implications for the Brown family and sister wives. This interview underscores enduring themes: estrangement's depth, post-Garrison's death, grief amplified blame and distance. Kody's selective efforts haven't bridged gaps. Show's future. Season 21's confirmation ensures continuation, but without full plural family involvement, it risks becoming a Where Are They Now series. Accountability versus narrative control. Michael T.'s pushback highlights discrepancies between Kody's claims and reality, echoing ex-wives' views. Christine and Janelle deny blame for rifts. As Season 20 concludes, with more specials likely, Michael T.'s insights offer a family insider lens amid speculation. Whether Janelle stays long-term or Kody's outreach evolves remains uncertain, but her words remind viewers the healing path requires more than words or cameras. The Browns' story continues as separate chapters, with fragile potential for reconciliation overshadowed by years of unresolved pain.